Hey guys, it's Talon and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be bringing you the, hopefully, highly anticipated tour of my Lego room. Just give you a panorama of it real quick. So first, I just want to thank you guys so much for 26 views in 5 days on my Watermelon Studios mock contest video. To me, that number is incredible. To some people, it might not be, because, I mean, some people get like hundreds of thousands of views in 5 days. But for me, that's pretty impressive, so thank you guys very much for that. So first, we will start over here, just to give you like an idea of what this room contains. We have the city area, we have the Lego Star Wars area, also there, the older stuff in a box. We have parts and building area, we have Halo and other stuff. Talk about that box later. And minifigures. So first we will start over here at the airport. So over here we have the cargo plane, the red passenger plane, and the blue passenger plane. This red passenger plane I really wanted for Christmas one year because I was really into planes. For whatever reason, I bought like 20 of these German soldiers off of eBay, these like fake ones. And I didn't really know where to put them, so I put them here. My bad about that. And yeah, there's just a control tower there. The criminal cars, the red ones, I just use them as like construction vehicles because I don't really know what to do with them. Next, we have a convoy of military down there. And then we have some military leading the president to his Air Force One airplane. We have the airport, another control tower, fuel fill-up station. And yeah, that's it for over there. So next we'll move into the main part of the city. So first we have just this bench set up over here, and we have the, I think this is the greenhouse from the second iteration of Hogwarts. I think it's the second one, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, that Hogwarts came from my cousin because he gave me a ton of Legos, including Star Wars. So only half of Hogwarts was intact, and this was fully intact except for that window. So kept this alive, but then destroyed the rest of Hogwarts because it was really messed up. So next we'll go, I guess, to the streets. We have just a lot of military patrol because I went on this really big, I guess, knockoff Lego military spending, and I bought a ton of stuff. The SWAT car, which comes with those SWAT troops there. A Sluban, I think it's Sluban or Slubin or something like that. There's some like off-brand Chinese company who makes these kind of military things. They make that, they made this tank and this anti-aircraft gun, they made that convoy. They also made that transport. And yeah, I think that's it for Sluban or Slubin over here. This is an Abrams tank. I don't remember who I bought this from, but I bought it on Amazon. I also bought these Humvees on Amazon. I don't remember where they're made from as well, what company. Recycling truck, just some random cars, fire over here. There's also a bus station. There's a train station over here for this tram. That guy fell over. We have these like, I don't know, are they English or German? I don't remember, but one of the two, they're like World War II troops, and they're here just watching over the streets. Then we have this area in the middle where people can stop to grab coffee. Interestingly, I don't think they do that in real life. Just give out free coffee. Maybe it has a dispenser or a coin slot. I don't know. But it's more random cars, street sweeper. And yeah, we'll move on to the building. So first we have a police station. I think this is the third to first made police station. And this is the second to last made police station. So this police station came out right before this one. And then we have the fire station. And we have this helicopter and this helicopter that are both the same. But I think it was this one I got from my cousin because it is missing a few parts. And a lot of his stuff is missing some parts. It's alright though, I can order them at some point. That's supposed to be standing up. That comes with that guy who comes with a cop car that's back in there. I have the train crossing area. Just move through here. We have the train back there, the RC train. have the medical helicopter up here. We have the gas station that Cook fell over. Some troops in the back. We have this hospital over here with a couple specialized troops. And that's the remote right there for the train. So next we'll move to this helicopter at this crime scene. That guy got shot by the Green Ninja who's rebelling, and he's trying to kill this Octan guy because he didn't pay him. And there's a SWAT guy coming out of here. And there's one of those airport spinny things. Someone comment down below what that thing's called. I don't know. A radar? I don't know. And we have this patrol cop there. And yeah, that's it for the city. So I guess we'll just move over to Star Wars. Start over the Battle Pack area. Not all of them are over here. Some of them are over there. But I didn't have enough space to put them on these shelves. Me and my dad just put them up recently. So first we have some of the Elite Trooper Battle Packs. We have two, because one of them's for my cousin. We have the First Order Executioner Battle Pack. We have the two Imperial Dropships, the 20th anniversary, and the 2008 one. Then we have the Kashyyyk Clone Troopers Battle Pack, First Order Battle Pack, the Inferno Squad Battle Pack, Shadow Troopers Battle Pack, Resistance, what are they called? Assassin Droids. And then we'll move over here to this shelf. You can skip 2 minutes if you want, because I'm just going to go name all this stuff. So first we have the 2007 Clone Battle Pack. We have the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack, the Andor Battle Pack, the Jedi Clone Battle Pack, the Sith Trooper Battle Pack, Senate Commandos Battle Pack, Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and Clone Trooper Battle Pack. I don't know why they're both called Clone Trooper Battle Pack, but we have the Mandalorian Battle Pack and the Rebels Battle Pack. Then we have this Microfighter Vulture Droid, the Death Star Cannon, the AT-AP, the First Order Heavy Scout Walker. We have the Hellfire Droid, Snow Speeder, First Order Stormtrooper. We have this random helicopter up here that I made from old parts from my dad, because he had some old Legos from when he was a kid, I think in the late 70s, early 80s time frame. And yeah, that's just from extra parts. I made this custom helicopter. I don't really like to, I don't know, praise myself on that, because it's not that good. But anyways, we'll move on. We have the Imperial Hover Tank. We have the Republic Fighter Tank, the 501st Scout Walker. We have the 20th Anniversary Scout Walker, the original 2005 Scout Walker, two polybags, Kylo Ren's gray command shuttle. We have the Venator. We have whatever this one is called, the Battle on Saleucami, right? And we have the 2015 or 2016 Advent Calendar. I don't remember which one. We have these custom mini ARC 170s, because I don't have one, so I wanted to make some. They're not that good. They're mini, so that sucks, but I don't really have the pieces to make one. Next we have this, what's it called? I don't remember, some CIS thing. This homing spider droid. The mini one is back there. Flipped over, I don't know why. We have this, I can't remember it. Whatever this ship's called. M&R Productions just reviewed it. Then we have Jango Fett and Commander Cody buildable figures. So next we'll move down here. We have my first two Lego Star Wars sets ever, Plo Koon Jedi Starfighter and the Imperial V-Wing. Next we have the droid, I don't know, what is this, a transport? We have the AAT from 2015, I think. We have General Grievous's wheel bike, Ezra and Stormtrooper speeders. We have the first, what's it called? Homing spider droid. We have, what's it called? The Battle on Scarif back in the shadows. I would put shelves for these things, but yeah, as you can see, there's this ridge here. We have the Special Forces TIE Fighter back there. We have Luke's Landspeeder with the Mos Eisley Cantina. We have the Black Ace TIE. We have the Droid Escape. This cannon should be up there with the Snow Speeder. Put that up there later. Then we have the Clone what's it called? Turbo Tank. Can't believe I forgot that. The Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Battle on Mustafar. We have a duel on Mustafar, not battle. We have the Freako Speeder. Droid Gunship. What is this called? The Phantom. We have the Luke's X-Wing with Yoda's hut on Dagobah. We have the Han Solo Carbonite. We have Cad Bane's Speeder. Also, I think this is the original Boba's Slave one. I'm not sure. I forget when that came out. Then we have the Microfighter TIE, not Interceptor, Striker. I think it's TIE Striker. We have the ATTE. We have the, I think it's just called Lightsaber Duel. It's of Qui-Gon and what's his name, Darth Maul. It's a 1999 set that I got from my cousin, so that was really nice to get that. It isn't complete, but maybe I'll finish that one day. Next we have the AT-M6, First Order. Have the Rebel Y-Wing, Simon Speeder Chase, and that's just about gonna do it for Star Wars. So next we'll move over to this fire rescue plane. Put it over here because I didn't have any space over there. And we have these random like asteroids or comets that I made in 7th grade for no apparent reason. Because when I used to do Lego Wars, I would throw them at stuff and because they wouldn't really break things because they're light. Alright, so next we'll move over to this sector, the building sector, and this area down here. So first we have these that I got from the Lego store. They came with this like birthday card or something. Gave it to one of my friends. Why not? Just wanted to use it. Next we will go in here to show you the parts. Those are the fake parts. Those are broken parts. Wheels. 1x2 brick, clear, translucent. Have the 2x4 slopes and a bunch of brick separators. And then these minifigure stand things. They came with some guys we'll get to in a minute, but I'll show you them now. These clones, they're fake, but I bought them because when I was doing Lego Wars, I really wanted a bunch of clone troopers, so bought them. And those come with them. So down here in these bags are parts for the Republic dropship with AT-OT and the Shield helicarrier. Some of the parts, obviously not all of them, but I'm trying to save up for all of them. That's what I did in my haul video for the Republic dropship with AT-OT, so definitely go check out that video if you want to see me get some of those parts and some other parts for minifigures that are over there. And yeah, that's really the deal with them. I'm just trying to save up parts over time to maybe get those sets. So next we'll move on to all these parts in here. Got a bunch of 2x4s in there. And yeah, it's gonna be it for over there. So next we'll move over here. I did take down my Watermelon Studios mock contest build phases. I took that down. These are kind of distorted, so I'll fix them. Next, I guess we'll just go over this table since I'm right here. We have this mini scale Trade Federation MTT from my cousin that's missing instructions, and it's missing a lot of parts as well. So I'll have to try and order those parts at some point. Next we have just a bunch of random parts over here. We have some parts that I got from my cousin, but I don't know what sets they go with, so I'm gonna have to try and find a set that I have a minifigure that would go with this part somewhere, probably in there, because those are extra minifigures that I don't know where they go. We have some parts that I had forgotten to put in the Shield helicarrier bag, so because I'm not finished taking all the parts out for that set that I have. Next we have some, what is this? It's 16 by 16 base plates, I think. Next we have these 16 by 8 plates. I don't know if it's 16, but I think it's 16 or 14, I forget. Next we have some boat parts. This is a base plate area where I put my base plates, but obviously they're right here. We have my notebook where I write like what I'm gonna do for my videos. Like there's a bunch of stats for the clone turbo tank that I put in there. And about these base plates, I want to build another mock, but I'd like an idea from you guys. So someone or some people can comment down below what mock you'd want to see me build. So I'm gonna go and look at all my parts, and then towards probably the end of the video, I'll go through my minifigures so you can see what minifigures I have. I'll do that at the end, so if some people don't want to look at that, you don't have to. But for anyone who does want to look at that, we can go through that, and then if you see if I have a lot of a certain minifigure, then you can request a mock, and maybe I'll feature your name in that video of that mock when it comes out. So I'll scroll through my parts area, show you all the different parts I have. These bigger containers here I bought off of Amazon. They're by this company called Iris. So just look up Iris 64 drawers or something like that, because you'll find this one and then you can go in there and look at this one. But I'll just scroll through here real quick. Show you all the different parts that are in here. And yeah, so for my reviews that were in my basement bathroom that are on the white sheet of paper, this is the I guess, what is it, pentapod? I don't know what you'd call this, but it's got 5 legs. And it's called an octopod. You can look it up online and you'll probably find it. But yeah, it can bend. So as you can see, this part bends. Then we have the minifigures, I don't know where they go. Some more plates, a bunch of other parts in here. Then we have some extra guns and droid legs. I don't know where those go because I've accounted for all my droids in all my sets, so don't know where those go. This spider is usually in every mock, so you can try and find him in my Watermelon Studios mock contest mock if you would like to try and find him, and you can comment that down below in that video. Next we have some extra parts for like a zombie and some skeletons. I forgot about those over there. We have a ton more parts in here in bags because I can't fit them in any of these other containers. I'll just go through here. I'm sure right now some people are getting the idea for like a Kashyyyk mock because I have a ton of these these tan colored plates and a bunch of blue in there. And I will, if you guys are actually interested in me going through my minifigures and trying to pick out a mock that I could make, I will explain to you about Kashyyyk as a possibility, because you will see with my minifigures, I do have a lot of figures to possibly do Kashyyyk, but I'll talk about that later. So we have the UN troops that I did a review on, so if you want to see those, you can. By the way, these socks are from I don't remember what it's called, a blood drive place. My mother gave me those because I like my interesting socks. So next we have a bunch of those Halo mystery pack troopers, and I got all those for my cousin. He gave me a ton of this Halo stuff, so when we go through there, most of it's gonna be him. Sorry about that, guys. My phone has this thing called screen time instead of my parents. I don't even know why they keep it on, but they do, and because it's 10 o'clock now, Central Time, it came up on my camera and stopped the video. So I think where I'll do the cut is I will not have shown this yet. So these are my 2x2 light bluish gray bricks. And before we move on to back there, I just want to say my phone is about to die, and that's why I had that charger on. And if you watched my haul video, I think that's where I said that I was getting a new phone. And yes, I do have a new phone, but since we're at home because of this quarantine, my phone battery runs out a lot quicker, and it's probably gonna die now because of course my battery pack dies. I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't have enough time to go and plug that in, especially since I was watching Clone Wars while I was trying to get everything suited up down there. But we'll waste no more time and we'll move on back here. So back here we have some of the planet sets. We have the TIE, what's it called? TIE Striker? I don't remember. Then we have the Naboo, just Naboo back there. And it's missing the planet because it's from my cousin. And we have that droid down there, R3M2. We have a destroyed Rebel Scout Speeder. because it's for my cousin and it didn't come with instructions. We have the, I think it's a UCS BB-8. If it's considered UCS, then it's my only UCS set until I get a Republic gunship. And next we have all these SWAT parts back here. I still need to order the legs, torsos, and heads for SWAT troopers because they're going to look like the guy in that helicopter. So yeah, that's gonna be it for up on the table. We'll go down here. Oh, I forgot to show you that area up there. So this Godzilla playset down here, I was really into Godzilla in like 2018 time frame, and I bought this at like $40. That's the box up there. And yeah, I mean, I was just really into it, especially the Mutos. And of course, the one thing that nobody's into, but I'm into, is expensive. So next, I guess we'll just go past that, do all this, and then go up there. So we have these planes here. We have like a stealth plane and then an Eagle. We have a couple Blackhawks and Apache, I think. Just some regular helicopters without a name. Some Merkava tanks, I think they're called. Remember, these are by Sluban. Same with this and this. This car is too. Same with that little Jeep. These kind of minifigures are Sluban as well. Not that dog. That came from a company called Rav Pump, I think. I don't remember. It's like Rav Pump on Amazon. Just look them up and you'll find a lot of lights for sets. But you can also find that and some UN armor. Also some like heavy SWAT guy armor or something like that. An anti-aircraft gun back there. Weapon box, that's from the Rav Pump seller. And I think this and this come from this company like Perfect Soldier or something like that. I don't remember where that comes from, but it's on Amazon. All this I got on Amazon, so you can find all the Sluban stuff on Amazon if you're actually interested in that stuff. And yeah, we'll go over there after we go up here. I can feel my phone getting ready to die. We have this old, I think it's Creator. It's like a Creator set. It's almost like a Creator 3-in-1 set, but older. So that's what I built it into, one of the options. And I think this set is from the early 80s, late 70s. Same with this. I think it's Benny's spaceship, but it doesn't come with a blue, what's it called? Space guy? Who knows? Maybe my dad lost the figure, but I thought this was Benny's spaceship, but I'm not sure. It might be different, but this is a spaceship, so it is really old. This is the original police officer. He doesn't go for too much on eBay, but I still like having him. And of course, I'm not going to get rid of him. No, we have this custom car. I'm not going to praise myself on that either. That's really, really bad. So, next we'll go down here. We have a couple Halo ships. This one was from my cousin. That one was mine, the tiny one. It came with that anti-aircraft gun, that orange guy. So, we'll talk about this box. So, this box is as old as me. There's a snake in there. It doesn't come with any of the stuff. Same with that pirate thing. That pirate thing I should throw away, but I keep it around because that thing has some interesting memories. And these are called the Adventure People, I think. They're by this really prominent kids company, especially back in the later 2000s. I don't remember what they're called. Little Tykes, that's what they are. And this box, keep them in this box because they've been in this box for so many years, and we don't really have any other box we put them in. So that's why they stay there. We have this Thames Cosmos RC buildable cars. I don't even know, if I'm going to be honest. And we have these instructions for most of the sets in here, at least Star Wars and Halo. The city stuff is in my room. And if you want me to do a part 2 and do my room, because that has a lot more sets in there, then I can do that. And I'll be only showing those sets, not my room. If you want me to do a room tour, then I can, but I don't know. We'll see. If I get enough comments, then maybe. If I get 5 likes, I'll definitely do a part 2. And if I get some good comments with requests for a part 2, then I will do a part 2. So next we have a bunch of Army men, a bunch of Lincoln Logs, into this coasters box. This has an interesting backstory. These are like pen guns and stuff. Those fidget spinners, no one cares about those anymore. They used to be really popular back like when I was in 6th grade, like 2016, 2017. So pen guns, they're pens and pencils that have larger springs in them that can shoot. I figured that, I mean, I'm sure someone else has probably figured that out too, but it's not like I knew of this before. I was just some random kid in 6th grade, and there was a pen that had a crack in it where it twists together as a pilot pen, and I put a larger spring in there just to see if it would still work, if the pen would work, because I was, you know, a random kid in 6th grade, and the pen shot across the room, so that was really interesting. So I kept trying to make more, and I did make more, and we had this school money, and I wanted to make a business with these pen guns. I never did. Weird times. Don't talk about that anymore. Down here we have my tripod. Sometimes I use this. I don't know if I've used this for a video on my YouTube channel, but I have used this before. I did used to make stop motion, so if you want me to post this stuff on my YouTube channel, you can. Also, check out another channel, AT Productions. It's both me and my friend Adam's channel. And yeah, that's where we've posted most of our animations. So it's not very many, but it's a few. So maybe I'll post some of those on my channel. And I didn't do any of those in here. This was before I had all this set up. It was set up, but that was when I was doing Lego Wars. So this city was like in the middle of the room, and this table wasn't in here. I wasn't building MOCs or anything at the time. I've kind of just recently got into MOCs, and that's why I only have 4 base plates and barely any parts. Also, my parents don't really like me buying parts off of Bricklink all the time, even though I have the money to do it. I don't really want to get into that, but we'll just leave it at that. So next we'll go to the Halo sets. Most of these are from my cousin, like I said. This actually came new from him. It was in the box, in the bags. The box was a little beat up, so I didn't keep the box. I wasn't keeping my boxes at that time. I do keep my boxes now. But the set came new, so all these minifigures are basically new, except for if they have dust. That figure came from my cousin too, but his head snapped off, so my cousin had glued it on, and I got all this stuff when I was doing Lego Wars, so of course I went for the kill on this guy, and his head snapped off because it was already glued on, so I had to glue it on again. Just random guy, this random thing. Some stuff back there. And down here, like I said, this anti-aircraft gun was mine. Same with this, I don't know, mech. And the rest of the stuff, like the pod and whatever these shield things are, were my cousins. The white guys were my cousins. I don't know the names of all this stuff, so that's why I'm just flying through it, just saying this stuff. Like this thing was my cousin's. Same with the green guys and the zombie guys or whatever. This was mine. This little speeder was mine. This setup was mine. And I love that guy, and then his arm snapped off, which sucks, but I'm gonna have to glue it on at some point. That was unfortunate, and that's why especially that made me move away from Lego Wars, because I kept breaking my people, and I didn't want that to happen. That guy was mine, and that was not. Down here, that car was mine. That's custom. I mean, it's simple to make. Just look at that, and you can copy it. That came with that. That's its own set. That was my cousin's. This was my cousin's. He had a lot of Halo stuff, and he gave it all to me. At least I think all of it. He didn't give me all the instructions. Some of them were probably destroyed back in the day when he was a kid. So, like, this didn't have instructions. It was mostly a lot of the Lego sets. A lot of the Lego Star Wars that didn't have instructions. There's also a few random sets like Prince of Persia and Space Police that didn't have instructions. I don't know. If I do a part 2, then I will show those. But next we'll go to the minifigures. So we'll start with the city and other brands or whatever of minifigures. I've set them in like years, piles of years. So this is 2007, the oldest, which this was my cousin's. My first Coast Guard sets came with that guy, that guy, that guy, and this guy. That was my first Coast Guard set. I think I got the big helicopter in 2008 and the tiny little ATV. Next we'll move through here. There's that Space Police guy that I was talking about. 2009, 10, 11, I think. I can't even tell anymore. 12. Oh no, I've kind of screwed this up. I'll go over this later, but I don't need to go through it now, but you can see the figures I have here. I'm mostly sticking to Star Wars mocks. Maybe I'd do a military mock, maybe, but I don't know. I'd have to get a lot of requests for that, but it's probably gonna be sticking to Star Wars. So next we'll go here. So if you guys don't want to watch this, you can fast forward to the end of the video where I close out. So I'm just gonna show all these minifigures, and so anyone who wants to see what I have, so they can request a mock, this is it. So start out these piles: Republic, CIS, Rebels, Gungans, Bounty Hunters, Wookiees, Final Order, First Order, Resistance, and Imperial. So I'm probably not going to order any parts for any mock that I'm going to be building because, like I said earlier, I whispered to y'all. But I'm not country, so I don't know why I said that. But just take a look at my minifigures and you can decide what mock I could build with these. So like I do have a lot of Kashyyyk troopers. This is why I brought a Kashyyyk mock earlier, because I have a lot for Kashyyyk, and that's on purpose because when I went to the Lego store for like, I think the third time in my life, and I went to the Pick-a-Brick wall, which that's the first time I ever went to the Pick-a-Brick wall, and last time as well. I haven't been back to the Lego store, especially with this quarantine thing. But went there and I was wanting to build a Kashyyyk mock, especially because I had a lot of Kashyyyk troopers, and I bought a ton of parts for it, and I never finished the water, and it was just, the mock wasn't good enough to be put on a channel. It didn't have good detail. I think it was the first mock that I've made in here, so that's why I didn't post that on my channel or anything, because it was just a mess. So maybe I'll make Kashyyyk again, but if I get enough requests for it, then yes, I'll make Kashyyyk again. But if not, then I'll probably do something else that I'm interested in. I'd rather do something Republic era too, but I am open to doing any era as well. So we'll just scroll through here. Imperials, Republic, CIS, Resistance, First Order, Rebels, Gungans, Wookiees, Bounty Hunters, and Final Order. I probably won't do any mock with Bounty Hunters, unless it's like Battle of Geonosis. I don't even think I have enough minifigures to do that either. Both Geonosis droids and Phase 1 regular clone troopers. So I couldn't include Jango Fett. I could if I did that, but it would be, I probably wouldn't make that mock. And whatever this color is, dark orange on these battle droids, and also on this Trade Federation MTT would be perfect for a Geonosis mock in my opinion. But they probably cost a lot. And remember what I said earlier. So yeah, I am going to finish out this video here. Thank God my phone hasn't died yet. It might die at some point. It might die right now. Sorry about that, guys. My phone died like I thought it would. It's funny, I just said that and then it dies. But anyways, just like the video if you like my Lego room. Comment down below what mock you want me to build or anything like that if you looked at my minifigures and my parts. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.